Speaking to the mic, please. Same. Okay, cool. Let me ask you a question. Do you feel uncomfortable being here?
I just don't feel like I'm good enough looking to be here at this point.
What? Why do you think
Why
that?
do you think that?
Because I don't want to like
No,
make you feel
like, you
isolated.
always have like really beautiful women on here, and I just don't feel like
No,
I
it's
fit
not
that
the beauty.
standard anymore.
To be honest,
well, it's been out in the open that I'm the
No,
ugliest
no,
one in the
no,
room
no.
with the ratings.
Whoa.
So,
Hold
and
on.
I know that that's
There's
your
been
guys'
some.
point of
No,
this
no,
show.
no.
Please respectfully let
Hold
me
on.
talk.
We've
since
had some
you said
real.
the same thing.
We've had some
Please
real
let her
ugly
talk.
girls here.
Let her talk too.
Go ahead. I want you to speak.
Thank you, because you want us to give the same respect. Like, I just feel like the whole point of the rating thing is, I know what you guys are doing here. Like, you want to get views.
It's not for views.
It is for. You wouldn't be here except
go
for
ahead.
views.
Go ahead. Hold on.
And I
Let talk.
really just feel like the whole rating thing. Like I said, I feel like a lot of things that are said here, it's like it comes down to what I say as Eric is right, and if you disagree, ban. And it's kind of, I mean, that's
even
just,
have that.
no, I mean, I'm just saying, like when things are being said, it's like you say, but that's my opinion, and if you don't like it, whatever. But then if I have an opinion, it's like, well, that's wrong because, and I don't know, I just don't feel like I'm the right person to be on here, because I just feel like I'm just not what you're looking for. I don't know, like I just feel like
okay, here's what I see happening. Because you're getting very emotional, they're automatically gonna side with you. That's just your instinct, okay? Women are automatic. Like, they're all looking at me like, damn, this dude's actually a jerk.
I think you're trying to like go on that
really
rib
not
too.
trying to have you feel
I'm sorry?
that way.
What were you saying?
I was saying I think you're trying to still emphasize on like the whole what she's getting at too.
I'm
by
just saying
that,
like the rating thing kind of threw me
think she
off
just wants an
because
apology.
I feel no, I don't want an apology.
I'm gonna
I feel
tackle
like
that in a
the point
second.
of it, the whole rating thing, is to just get a rise out of people. And like, I already knew that I was gonna have a shitty rating because I don't like the way I look either. But it's just like, why? Because I feel like, this is gonna sound so corny because it is, but everybody has their own standard of what they think is attractive. So I just kind of feel like it was a little pointless, but I already knew at the end of the day I was gonna get the worst rating. So it sucks.
Okay.
But it's like,
like
the guy, like a random dude, I'm sorry, a random dude may think that a big girl is like a 10, but you're going to be like, logically, that's not right. But it's like, that's what he finds attractive. So I don't know. Like, I feel like shit.
Let me know when you're finished. Hold on. Let me know when you're finished.
I mean, you're successful, aren't you? There's a ton of guys that think you're.
Yeah, but success.
Logically,
No. Hold on. Here's the thing.
So.
Yes, that's all nice and dandy. And you can look at me all you want like that. But success for men doesn't mean anything. You're successful. That doesn't mean anything to me. Your success isn't going to do anything.
What I meant.
Her being successful doesn't mean anything to me. No, I let her talk. It's my time to talk. Okay? Here's another thing.
Thank you.
Here's another thing. You sit here and, no offense, you're victimizing yourself. That's very unattractive to me because I used to do that to myself. Okay? When I was homeless and I was I can't say the word on.
I was in the same position as
okay,
you.
what I'm saying is
like,
I can't. There's certain words I can't say on YouTube because they're very sensitive. But when I wanted to unalive myself when I was 15, I was very much victimizing myself. And all I can say is that's a very weak state of mind because you got to understand. And I told you earlier, I said, yo, just speak positive about that because there's people watching out there maybe going through it. You could speak life into them, right? I'm here to be authentic. I'm not here to make you like me.
It wasn't like the whole. I'm sorry. It wasn't like the rating thing in itself.
It was the rating thing.
Well, it started it, but I already.
I mean, it's not about the ratings.
I mean, I felt like after
I'll let her
that,
finish, bro.
I felt like after that, I was just like, and if you want to say it's victimizing, it is. I just personally feel like my value as a person to everybody just went down because it's like, damn, this bitch is ugly, so fuck what she has to say.
That wasn't the point of the rating.
Hold on. When you hold on, bro.
That wasn't
when you stepped away. We're not gonna pause this show for you.
No,
you know what I mean?
No,
so when you came back, hold on, can I finish? So when you came back, you sat down, you were quiet. Out of respect for you, I said, you know what? I'm not gonna even ask you questions. I was gonna give you a little bit of time to get your feelings together, right? And here's another thing is I'm not asking questions for views like you're putting it, right? Like you're trying to paint a picture, and I'm not doing it for that. I'm doing it to prove a point that women typically, I asked everybody if you were an honest person, please don't read the chat. I asked everybody if you were an honest person. Everybody said yes. But yet when it came down to rate each other, you guys are all giving each other 10s.
But that's what
10s perfection. Okay, let me finish. Now, you gave the guys 10. Okay, cool, right?
At that point, I felt defeated.
Okay, but here's the thing. I know I'm not a 10, and I said that already. Realistically speaking, you can sit here and say, yes, my opinion. It's my opinion, your opinion. And I'm saying that's fine. I told you your opinion mattered. But overall, I know I'm not a 10. My value also doesn't come off my beauty. It comes off my
But
status.
that's what I'm trying to say. Like, I already knew I was gonna get a bad rating, so I'm not upset about
Okay,
it.
so give me two
That's what I'm
things.
trying to say.
Give
I'm
me
not
two
upset
things that
about
you
it.
can do that are in your control to help your appearance. Just two things
In my control.
in your control.
Getting surgery, I guess, at this point.
So you think getting surgery? Okay, so give me one more thing.
Makeup? I don't know.
Makeup. Okay, I'll give you a hint. If you got in the gym and hit it hard,
I know.
you would automatically go up at least 2 points.
I used to be anorexic when I started in porn, and then I got hurt, and I just gained a bunch of weight because of
Skylar,
that. And I feel like shit
if she was
because
fat,
I know.
if she was fat, I wouldn't have given her a 7. I would give her like a 4. She's pretty fit, right?
Mhm.
Like I'm not going off like preferences, or well, technically I am, but like I'm not. She's not a favorite. Like I don't know her. I just met her.
But I know, and that's why I'm saying, like, I already know what's wrong with my appearance, but it just sucks because, like, I go to the gym every day. Like, I got hurt and I did gain weight, and I feel so shitty about it, but nobody asked. They're just like, oh, she's fat.
Welcome
she
to the
doesn't
real
care
world,
about
Skylar.
herself, you know?
Skylar, welcome to the real world. Like it happens like this for everyone. It's
Yeah,
not just
that's
you.
why I'm saying,
Here's
like,
the problem, Skylar, is that for women, we have to coddle you guys. We have to be nice. We have to.
no, I just
No.
don't want people to think like I don't care about myself.
No, and I'm not saying that
Because
you
it was
don't.
out of my control.
I'm not saying that you don't care about yourself. What I'm saying is all the women here feel bad for you now. Everybody whether you like to believe it or not, they all feel
But
bad
that
for
was
you.
not my
And here's the
goal.
thing: for men, this is our reality every day. The world doesn't care if I have a leg injury. They don't give a fuck about
No,
that.
I'm not asking people
Okay,
to care.
so
I'm just explaining why.
okay,
That's all.
you keep cutting me off. What I'm saying is, welcome to the real world. The world doesn't care whether you got into an accident or whether you fell. The world just cares about results, right? And this is the world for men every single day.
Yeah.
So I'm just telling you, I'm just being honest with you, and we've had a really good conversation before the show. We said hi. There's no previous animosity here. I don't want the chat to feel like I don't like you. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, I just feel like I get where you're coming from, and I understand where she's coming from too. But I feel like it didn't need to get to this point where she like felt uncomfortable to prove that men.
So how do we avoid that?
Maybe the rating question didn't have to be yes.
Hold on. Let me tell you something. We rate each other almost every show.
Okay. Well,
this is the first time that we didn't just say, "Oh, Skylar's coming, so we're gonna rate each other."
And that's my fault because I didn't know that.
No, we rate each other almost every show, and they know that because they've been here before. My thing is this: we've never had someone cry about their rating before, and I had a really fat ass chick sit next to me about a week ago, and you can laugh about this all you want.
300 pounds.
300 pounds. I sat here and told her, "You're fat," and she's like, "Well, like I'm like, go to the gym." We sat here and I got dragged on TikTok for it. Matter of fact, people hated
She
me.
was throwing jobs at you.
And hold on. She started talking shit at me first. But guess what?
That's how I got out of
no
control.
women came out. No women came out and said, "Oh, she was wrong for saying that to you." No, we're always coddling women. We're always protecting women. She came at me first, disrespected me first, but no one ever calls that out. As soon as I said, "Well, I'm not fat like you," people are like, "Oh my fucking God, he called her fat." I said the truth, and I get fucking dragged for it on fucking TikTok. If I sit here and said, "You're fine the way you are. You're beautiful the way you are," now I make her feel good. Now, the
It's
women
pushing
It's
self-delusion.
enabling.
yeah.
Too.
Now, you know what she told me after the show? Give me 3 months. I'll come back. I'll show you the difference. She said, "You're the first person to call me fat. Everybody else tells me I'm good the way I am." And she actually told me she respected that.
I think it's important too to I think coddling women, men, whoever it is, I'm with you on that side too. Like, I don't think it's right to coddle people because you're setting them up for failure. So I do agree with that to that point. I just think that I don't know. It is true. I guess I feel bad. I'm just trying to
And I
should
get
have
that.
said this from the beginning. It is 100% my fault that I feel this way, and I don't want you to lie and say, "Oh, you're good looking." I just want to put that out there that that's not what it was.
But it feels like that's what it was.
But I'm saying right now to people that's I'm not just gonna bullshit. I hurt myself because I knew it was coming. Period. It wasn't you.
Or you're setting yourself up for
I did. And
for
I
failure.
apologize for that.
And that's cool. It's like we have 83 people watching here, and we're a new podcast, by the way. We just started, so we have really good feedback. The fans are loving the show. The fans love you guys. Without you guys, there would be no show, right? My thing is, I can't sit here and run my show based off how she's gonna feel or how she's gonna feel or how she's gonna feel, right? And so it's just, I like to be honest with the viewers. I like to be authentic. I get it. You feel bad about your rating. That's your honest rating, in
No,
my opinion.
I feel
There's
bad
probably a
because
lot of
I
guys out
know
there that
it's
watch your.
true. That's why.
Okay, there's probably a lot of guys out there that watch your videos when
Mhm.
you do porn or OnlyFans, whatever you do, and they're like, "Yo, she's a 20." That's fine, right? But like for me and most men like me, when I compare you next to her,
Mhm.
you know,
Mhm.
it is what it is. Like I can't sit here and be like, "But you're a 10 too," when clearly, like,
Mhm.
if I was a single guy and I walked into a bar, I'm looking at her straight up. I'm not even looking at you.
Because that's what you're into.
It's
Like
it's
I
just
said,
it's just
everybody's into different stuff.
okay. It has a lot to do with her appearance, though. You know what I mean? So cool.
Y'all have to understand we speak in general. Like even yes, it's your opinion, but your opinion needs to kind of based off of in general. If 100 guys are in a room, this is what we're gonna choose, or this is
Let me ask you an honest question. 100 guys come into this room right now. It's just you two in here.
Mhm.
They have to pick one girl.
Mhm.
Out of those 100 guys, how many do you think are picking her?
Probably the guys.
Speak into the mic, please.
Probably the guys that aren't into tattoos and alternative-looking girls, and girls that are standard beauty, very pretty, very Instagram model-looking, thin.
So out of 100 guys, how many guys are choosing her?
I'm just gonna say all because I feel like, again, no matter what I say, it's.
You have to
just-
stop saying
I
that,
don't
though.
know. Okay, the guy. Well, then, okay, I'll be honest. The guys that find girls like her attractive. I don't know how many that would
Okay.
be.
And
so
that's a very politically correct
I don't
answer,
know what to
but
say.
just give me a number. So like,
I can't.
so out of 10 guys walking in here, what's the number that you think would pick her over you?
I can't say that, and I know it sounds like politically correct or whatever, but literally I can't say that.
Okay.
Because
Okay.
I've been in public spaces where there are a bunch of beautiful women around me and guys come up to me and not them, and then the opposite, guys come up to girls that look like her and not me. That's like,
Okay, how
I
about this?
can't.
We're gonna do something very, because I get what you're saying, and it's almost like a little loophole. There's 4 men in this room. Okay, I want you to tell me between them two, which one do you find more attractive?
You already know what he's gonna say.
Which just go ahead and say it, bro.
I forgot her name.
Bro, it's real easy.
I
One
said
or
I forgot
two.
her name.
Her name is Barbara.
Okay, her.
Okay, so Barbara, I find Barbara more attractive. Ethan, do me a favor. Go to Anwar's mic and go. Which one do you find more attractive, bro?
Damn, bro,
Barbara.
don't fall.
Okay, Barbara. What about you, Anwar?
Barbara.
Okay, that's reality right there. There's only 4 men in the room, and everyone's picking her. Again, it's just reality. And you know, I know it's gonna feel like I'm attacking you, but it's just reality.
You all have the same type of girl.
Speaking to the mic.
You all have.
He's different than
All
me.
right, yeah.
Wait, I
this
have a
is-
question. Do you think that guys have like a standard beauty like expectation?
Generally, yeah.
Okay, that's all we're saying.
Yeah.
And that's
generally. That's why I'm saying, like,
So
I
generally, out of
always-
10 guys, 8 or 9 are gonna pick her over you.
That's why I'm saying I'm not disagreeing, but like I said, again, like, guys who like prefer like girls with tattoos and that look like me.
Do you know
come
who
up to me.
that dude is who plays in Magic Mike? What's his name?
No, I don't know.
Channing Tatum.
Channing Tatum. Do you know who he is?
No.
Like the real
Like,
gay looking guy.
Kinda,
Really
I
like
never
You ever
saw
seen
the movie.
21 Jump Street?
21 Jump Street. Have you seen that?
Yes.
The big
Okay.
white, the buff white guy.
The one that
yeah.
he
He doesn't look
he looks like
gay.
a fag. Let's
Kinda,
He
yeah,
does
yeah.
not look like a fag.
You can't say that word.
Well,
do you know
said it
21
first.
Jump Street?
Right.
The guy who says my name Jeff.
Yes.
Okay, that dude.
Yeah.
If you
yeah, don't ever do that shit again in your life.
that's literally all I remember about him. My name Jeff. Okay, if you put that man in the room next to me,
Right.
you bring 10 women into the room, right? He's more muscular than I am, whatever, etc. How many women do you think are gonna pick him over me?
Generally.
Speaking to the mic, please.
Generally.
Yeah.
Yes,
I'm
in general.
sorry, it's hard for me to answer that because, like I said, I have different.
He has
things I'm
status. He has
into.
money. Like it's not that hard.
It is
I
kind
know,
of a
but
simple
for me,
answer.
I'm
And
not.
see, I'm giving.
Dances.
He dances. He's
Yeah.
gay. He has muscles. You know what I mean?
Right.
His hips
Like-
don't lie.
His hips don't lie. So what I'm trying to say is, because when I used you as an example, there was a problem. I'm using me as an
It's
example
not a
now.
problem.
Okay, so
That was
realistically
good.
speaking, when Channing Tatum, whatever his name is
Right.
if he's next to me and 10 girls come into the room, how many girls are picking him over me?
I know what you're trying to
I want you
say.
to speak into the mic,
I know
please.
what you're trying. I know.
Okay,
Yeah.
so how many girls
I
are
don't. I don't know.
you don't know?
All of them.
All of
Yeah, I
them.
just said
Okay,
it at the same
like see,
time.
like I feel like you're just saying it just to say it now.
Because do you blame me though?
No, why? Like well, what's the purpose of you being on a show? Because now I'm getting frustrated.
Because I feel like if I say my opinion, it's wrong. That's why.
I want you to give me your honest opinion.
Doesn't matter if you think he thinks it's wrong.
I don't care. I promise you, it's not gonna hurt my feelings. I'm not gonna sit here and cry.
I'm
Alright.
sorry, I don't.
It's cool. Do me a favor. Can you just leave, please? All right. Just like
I'm
take.
sorry.
Yeah.
Ethan, can you walk her down?
This is frustrating, man. Cool. And I bet we have a whole bunch of super chats too.